What happens if you fill a page with shapes of musical instruments before adding in curvy lines everywhere? It's a very specific question, but we need to answer it in today's drawing time. Well, hello there, I'm Detroit. Before we start with the drawing, I need to tell you something fun that happened a couple minutes ago. I received a DM on Twitter, which is @Detroit by the way. It said that a catastrophe would happen to me and all my friends if I didn't subscribe to this channel, and that the same would apply to anyone hearing this message. Guess you have to subscribe, right? Moving on, we're drawing something fun today. An ink drawing that's only semi-abstract. It has abstract feeling, but inside of non-abstract shapes. Full disclosure, this drawing was inspired by something I saw on Instagram. It's based off the idea of the interlinked fish pattern by Liefsperla. Basically, I'm doing the same thing but using musical instruments instead of fish. I really like how the style looks, but the credits go to this picture and this artist. Why musical instruments though? I don't know, I guess fish were taken. No, but in all seriousness, musical instruments provide a lot of variety, so we can have cool interlaced shapes. Like, take a saxophone and a piano for example. They are completely different shapes. This adds an abstraction element because when combined randomly, I plan on treating each subshape differently. Let me rephrase. Everywhere the line crosses, they make a new area. During the filling portion of the video, which is at the last step, the pattern I will be using will be switching orientation with each of these new areas. This is the reason I added a lot of instruments during my sketch with a pencil. And I did my best to put them all over the page with no rhyme or reason, just so they can make more subshapes. After the sketch, I used a fine liner to outline every instrument. That was scary because there are so many tangents everywhere and I hate that. However, the process was good because I knew I was gonna use a larger felt tip pen to go over it. With the wide felt tip nib, I can smooth over every line while adjusting slightly where the line goes to make it look better. It's a good tip if you want your drawing to look good and you're not too attached to the thinness of the lines. Just make them wider. Also, in the reference with the fishes, the fish outlines are very thick, so I also wanted to do that myself. To recap, first a sketch with a pencil, just to block some shapes in, then outlining everything with a fine liner, making small adjustments in the process, then redrawing the outline with a wider nib, and finally filling every shape with the fine liner using thin rounded strokes. The filling pattern is really simple, but it looks well combined with the random shapes. Basically, it's a pattern of concentric circles, except they are limited by the shapes. To me, this looks like illustrations of radar plane waves. Like sound propagation, where the shape of the room influences the direction of the waves will go in. If the shape gets smaller, or twists, the ring will also twist. I don't know if I make sense to you, but it's my interpretation of it, and I like how it looks. Now onto something that has nothing to do with our subject. Let's talk stats for a bit. Every few videos I like to leave a log of where this channel is in terms of statistics. Right now, as I'm recording this, the subscriber count is at 1709. The views count, like total views of the channel, is at 152,000. Ever since we passed 1,000 subs last October 2023, the sub count increased by close to 100 per month. But recently, in April, it dropped to about 60. I don't really know why it's that, but that makes me sad, so please tell your friends about my stuff. I'm hungry for subs, okay? Anyway, this was today's log with regards to the YouTube channel. I also want to log my progress in writing with you all. A while ago, I told you I had started writing a book. In fact, I made a whole video about it, which you can watch here. The book is currently at 50% of its first draft. Basically, I have the planning for the whole story, and I am writing it slowly. Well, not that slowly actually. I plan on making this opus 100,000 words long, which is about 400 pages. And I'm 50,000 words in, so it's going well. It's only the first draft though, and I hope to finish it by about mid-July. After that will come a long work of rewriting a lot of stuff, adding descriptions here and there, removing others, working on the beats for dialogue, etc. The things you do to make a complete story without plot holes and so on. Also developing some things in the beginning as a way to foreshadow stuff that happens later in the book. And when all of that is done, I'll go for a round of beta reading with people of my entourage, then I'll probably send it to an editor, see where it lands. Even if the book doesn't end up to the liking of anybody, that's fine, I'll still be happy with it. I've been writing my whole life, and this would be the first book I actually finish. Just that is a huge milestone, at least to tell myself I am capable of it. As they say, a shitty finished book is always better than a perfect story that only exists in my head. So that's what I've been up to. What about you guys? You can tell me in the comments. Where are you on your artistic journey? Have you made recent progress or something? Tell me all about your new and interesting projects, I would love to know. Also, you can always send comments about what you would like to see me draw. Be it something specific, or a concept, or an art style. I don't always ask you, but since I rarely get drawing prompts in the comments, I figured I should. So you ask me stuff and I will let you in on a few secrets, because why not? I am planning a couple of videos that might be quite fun and original. First idea is that I want to attempt drawing something or making a picture using only Microsoft PowerPoint shapes and tools. That's an idea I've had for a while, but I still don't know what subject I should draw. Another fun idea I have is to make a character design in Photoshop, but using a D20 to roll for what body part I have to draw. So we can maybe end up with like a dozen eyes and 3 feet and no ear, for example. These are 2 of the couple thousand ideas I have, which should give you guys another incentive to subscribe. And that is about it for this drawing. What are your thoughts on it? I think it looks really cool. The whole thick and thin lines arrangement is fun, and you can even play guess the instrument and try to figure out all the things I've drawn. Like the video if you enjoyed these few minutes together, and have a look at my Instagram and Twitter to see more of my art. I'm Detroit, and I wish you a good day. Bye!